back to the channel. This is Lifelight Wisdom. Thank you so much for joining me today. So in this video, we are going to be exploring energies for the month of September 2025. So for this reading, I decided to do a Celtic cross to see, where we've come from, like where we're going, what are the energies, what are the current energies we have right now, and like maybe the overall energies as well of the direction that we're heading in. Okay, so I just had the intuition to do the Celtic cross because it is going to be a little bit more comprehensive. So this is effective for all signs. This is a general reading for the collective for the month of September. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, I will be using the Cozy Witch deck. So right off the bat, bottom of the deck is Ace of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. So a lot of abundance coming in. All right, Spirit, tell us what you have for us for the month of September for the collective. All right. So I will do the way I do the Celtic cross, which is like, I know there's like numbers here, but like I do it like this. Okay, so present situation, Three of Wands, and then challenge is good luck charm. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Consciousness, please. Knight of Wands and Queen of Swords. Okay, we'll get to that. Subconscious or root cause, please. Subconscious. Thank you. Seven of Wands. Past. Patient with Hangman. Immediate future, please. Immediate future. With the energies that we have. Death. Nine of Wands and Four of Wands. Okay. We'll clarify some of this because this is advice or like their thoughts and feelings in journal. Thank you. King of Cups. External factors, environment, other people's thoughts and feelings, please. Thank you. Five of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. Your hopes and fears. I'll clarify this because this is a little bit contradictory. Hopes and fears, please. Thank you. Five of Cups. Alright, let me just, thank you. And potential outcome is the Magician. Alright, so right off the bat, current situation is you're looking to put yourself out there, and then the writing here is like you'll be rewarded one way or another. It's like you're waiting for the shoe to drop, in a sense, because it's like the challenge here is the good luck charm, which is the Wheel of Fortune. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell, right? So sometimes it's like the energy has been a little stagnant, but currently it's like we're looking towards a little bit more positive changes, a little bit of the cycle turning around. And I think in September you will see, or the collective will see, a lot of movement in terms of energy, in terms of opportunities, in terms of what is this advancement for? Because I do hear some advancement here. Let's see, what is this advancement for? Thank you. King of Wands, shine your candlelight bright enough for others to follow. You are trailblazing the path. So it is like you're following your own path. We are following our own path in order for others to follow. This is also very indicative of someone or a person that has embodied what they wish to embody in themselves, and that has been, you have seen a lot of progress with that. But like the King of Wands is a lot of willpower, a lot of leadership, and using that willpower and that leadership in order to effectuate change in their environment, right? What do you want to effectuate change in your environment? You want to go from here, from like this Five of Pentacles energy, towards like meeting the sun, you know, like basking in the sunlight. Because you've been very patient here with the recent past. Learn to get comfortable with sitting still whenever necessary. This is the energy that I was saying, like before September, and I think this goes for a lot of people or a lot of souls in the collective. It has been feeling like there is that pause. There's like everything has been on hold, everything is stagnant, everything is just like, okay, like, and especially I'm living in Paris and everyone is just like off to vacation, you know. So it's just like you don't know which way is up, but a lot of resting on the bed, actually, a lot of introspection, a lot of in a sense waiting. But the thing is, like, the wait here is over. Okay, the wait here is over. Let's clarify this recent past. Six of Wands, you're kind of a big deal, so start acting. So I think it's really understanding your value. You've gone through the process of understanding your value, and right now, like, you've been very discerning about, you know, like about your value and about what you can bring to the table. And so what you're going to do now is, like Knight of Wands, sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little. So it is, no, I don't want to say like that hustle energy, but it is going to be like you're gonna make everything possible. You're gonna do everything within your power to make everything possible, because you see the vision here. The challenge here is like, okay, I'm waiting for something to arrive, maybe a boon in September, or like, you know, just like a windfall, something positive. That is a challenge here. And because subconsciously, like, witches should hold other witches accountable, there is that element of like the world like being against you, like, and it's also feeling like, okay, when does the tide turn in my favor, is what I'm hearing. Because it's been quite difficult, like waiting, and you had to understand the value of waiting. But I think you are no longer waiting in this sense. And with the Queen of Swords, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. I think you are ready to show yourself. You're ready to present your own truth to the world come September, in order to effectuate change. Whether it's like, if you were left out in the cold, I think you are now seeking the sanctuary or the warmth of, you know, like you see in like the Five of Pentacles, there's always a church. Like, you are now finding that safe haven, like you're finding that stability, and now you're starting to look towards the sun and bask in the sunlight, is what I'm hearing. Okay, why have you done this? Because and I think what you should continue doing is like, because you have mastered your own emotions, you have mastered your own nervous system, and then always compose yourself before giving a response. So you are not led by old programming, by things that kind of left you stagnant. Why? Because you've cleaned out shadows, you've cleaned out energies that are not serving you anymore. And you can see here, like the Nine of Wands, it would take a hell of a lot more to defeat you. Why? Because you've been very resilient. And sometimes it's like doing nothing and like standing still. It's such an uncomfortable place to be, but you have been able to surmount that, because that's not easy. To be still, it's easy to be like in motion all the time here. It's easy to be in motion because like in motion, like you get distracted, but sometimes while you're in motion, like you can also be deeply unconscious of a lot of things, of a lot of the things that kind of are causing conflict within your energy. But you've been very resilient, and you are starting a new cycle. 13 broom is death here in this particular deck. And 4 of Wands, family is whoever makes you feel the most safe and comfortable being you. Because now you are going to be in that safe space. Like you are in that space where you can nurture yourself, where you can provide for yourself, and you can provide yourself that stability. And there are people who are going to be more than willing to help you during this process, during this time. You really cleaned out a lot of stuff. Like, let me see this card. What, like donations, like crystals, like shells. Yeah. You've let go of a lot of things that you thought was useful to you, but are no longer serving you. Let me see the 7 of Wands with the subconscious, or like the root cause. What is this conflict, or like what I think what I'm hearing here is like you've held yourself accountable, actually. Subconsciously, like your subconscious is becoming awakened is what I'm hearing, because you've held yourself accountable, you've understood your shadows, and you've helped mutate them or transfigure them into something positive. She is making coffee here, right? Like, so it's like the bitterness of those shadows, those coffee grounds, you turn it into something that will serve as fuel, that will give you energy. And you've been very discerning about that. She's very, like, the Queen of Swords is very astute, but she goes deep inside of herself, or of themselves. So we don't read genders in tarot, right? Like, especially in this particular reading, this is about energy. So it's like going deep inside the self in order to, like, effectuate change within, because as within, so without. So you understand now that, like, by working, you become astute logically within your own self, and you understand that, okay, use the emotions, like align with your emotions in order to effectuate change. When there is alignment between your mind and your body and your intuition, that is how you effectuate change in 3D. Let me see this card here, like with the root cause, please. Clarify the root cause, please. Clarify root cause, please. 2 of Pentacles. Maybe balancing your finances, your stability as well, because this is what is fueling this situation, to look forward and to plan and to see your ships coming in. Your ships are coming in. You see, she received here like a letter. Like I would think, like, I'm thinking like an acceptance letter or something. So an acceptance letter, maybe like for the school. I think you'll receive some good news as well with regards to something that you've been patient for, that you like, to a process that you have been waiting for, and like a place to hang your witch hat as well, because you are a magical being, okay? Because you are the magician. You are the magician here. Let's see. Strength. It takes great strength to be soft. That is a challenge, huh? It's like allowing yourself to be soft, allowing yourself the rest. It's also allowing yourself to not act on things, or like to not pursue your goals or your dreams from a place of like having to hustle or like having to it's not outcome based, but it's more like, okay, I'm trying to enjoy the process here. And you're understanding now that like being soft with yourself, being gentle with yourself, caring for yourself is what's gonna get you there. And that has been a conflict of like that has been a conflict logically for you here, because it wasn't evident to you that that was part of the process, to be able to be soft, to be able to be sovereign within yourself. You know, you don't have to be too hard on yourself, like you don't have to keep such a hard shell around yourself, and to choose to be soft in a world that kind of tries to make you hard. That is kind of the challenge here as well. This is also about being receptive. When you're kind of soft, like you are receptive, right? That is what I'm hearing here. Anything else for this? Anything you wish to further clarify, please, Spirit? All right. Yeah, the Tower. I don't think of this as like a breakup, okay? This is what brought about this change and like your ability to look forward to bigger and brighter things, you see here, is the fact that your internal tower has come down. Like the things that used to hold you up, like your belief systems that used to hold you up, they have now come down, and they have now been torn down, and you have now cleaned the rubble essentially, and you are now in that process of like, okay, now I have this, and now I have this lessons within me, I now have this understanding within me, so what's next, right? Like right now, like that process, immediate future of like a new cycle starting. You are in a new cycle right now, and a lot of actions, a lot of leadership, a lot of new projects are gonna come in for you. So what is your hope and fear here? Like you have the Five of Cups. Spilled tea isn't the end of the world. It's I think this is also the grief, and this has been a little bit of the theme from past like my past few recent readings, is that it's not easy to, you know, like all the things that we cleaned up, of course there's still some attachment to those energies, or like to the things that we're used to people that we are used to, jobs that we're used to, but it is like that grieving process of understanding that, because like she's crying over the Three of Cups, right? This is that fear of like, okay, please don't make me grieve too much about what I've lost, because there is the Two of Cups here still standing, that is not spilt yet, and Two of Cups is a contract, an agreement, so something in alignment is going to come. So you like that is the hope. You want things to be in alignment, and you wish to not regret the things that you had to let go of in order to be in that alignment. And what I'm seeing here with the overall outcome is that you are the Magician. You have everything you need to do anything you want. Come September, the overall energy is that you have the resources to be able to look the sun in the like to turn towards the sun and shine so brightly. I did say this in a recent reading as well, because like sunflowers, why are they sunflowers? Because they turn towards the sun. They are flowers who looks towards the sun. And I was sharing this information about graduation, because in my university in the Philippines, during graduation season, they would plant sunflowers, and that is to signify that, okay, the students are going to be looking towards a brighter future. And indeed, you are looking towards a brighter future. That is the environment for you. because even though you have the Five of Pentacles, maybe there's still that remnants of being left out in the cold. In this particular deck, she is looking towards that safe haven, and she is about to come into that safe haven. You are going to be in a place of stability. I can see that. And especially with the Magician, it's like, it's so grounded here. She's in a greenhouse. She is in a place that is inherently warm, that traps sunlight in order for things to grow. What else is she holding? Oh yeah, she's holding the cups, the wand. She has everything that she needs, and she has a bird over her shoulder as well, which signifies yeah, like as I've said, a little of communication here, like a lot of news coming in. And then you have the Four of Pentacles, and it's so pretty here in this particular deck, because it says treat yourself to something shiny every now and again. Usually, like, I don't like the Four of Pentacles in other decks, because it's that energy of stinginess, of like being in that poverty, a little bit of that poverty mindset, to be fair. But it is not here. It's also like giving you the permission to actually treat yourself and to enjoy what you have accomplished so far, when it comes to whatever it is that you have been like taking on right at this current moment. Because as I've said, a new cycle is going to come. Zero the Cozy Witch. Take a chance, for each morning is a new beginning. September is going to be so fun, because it is the start of a new cycle here. More and more things are going to come. We did see Nine of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles when we were pre-shuffling the deck. So a lot of abundance is going to come. Let's see here. Anything else for potential outcome? Anything else for potential outcome? Please, thank you. Oh my god. Alright. Okay, it's a lot of cards, but we'll take them all. Ace of Pentacles, the Emperor, Five of Swords. So, wow, what an abundant opportunity. As I said, it showed up again, the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of abundance is going to come. The Emperor, being the authority of your own life, comes with a lot of responsibility. You're understanding and like you're managing every facet of your life right now in order to effectuate like positive changes. And it's also like walking away from things that, you know, like are no longer useful to you, or like no longer serving you, and it's just like a no-win situation. When you say, when I saw that you can't be right all of the time, it is that skepticism, because like you have the High Priestess. When in doubt, your first gut feeling can always be trusted. Like the mind, like the logical mind, can't be right all the time. Sometimes you have to trust in your own intuition, and that is how your Ace of Pentacles, that is how your opportunities are going to come in. You have to listen to your intuition, to where it's nudging you, because you see here there's like different directions, right? You have to listen to your intuitions in order for you to get to where you're going, because like it is going to lead you into very interesting places. I can feel like sometimes like it is not logical what the intuition is going to be telling you this September, but use that opportunity to train more and more your intuition, because what I'm hearing here is the universe can use anything and everything in order to lead you to where you need to be. Okay, so that's the overall energy, and that's such a beautiful energy for September. I see a lot of movement for all of us in the collective. Now let me just draw. Okay, I see the card. This is like a companion deck. This is from the same author. So let's draw some oracle cards from this particular deck. It's just like super cozy, these cards, right? Like very fall coded. We'll draw some abundance cards as well. Um, give us a card to tie up the reading. Thank you. Castle. It's time for healing, not war. Let me just read that for you. Let me see. 30. So this is, I think, also part of the witch cards. Oh, the princess cards. So, is it? Is it? Let me just see, because there are three archetypes here. I think there are princess cards, witch cards, and mermaid cards. Okay. Okay. But yeah, it is a witch card. It is a witch card. So it's time for healing, not war. Don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war was exactly what you got. Now that it's time for healing and reparations, what is your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. What did I say? Don't neglect your intuition, because like sometimes we always want to defer to, that's the war within yourself right now. It's just like, okay, like that's like, oh, everything's so slow, everything is like, we need to rush, we need to do this, we need to do that. That is the war that is here. And the thing is, like, you've started the process of healing, of like trying to align yourself with that energy, of like understanding that energy. And yeah, it's listening to your intuition, because that is what will lead you to your next steps. Listen to your intuition in the now. It always operates in the now. It will give you yes or no answers, and follow that crumb, and then you will see, like, you will be led to where it is you need to go. And number one, princess, you can be your own knight. All right, you may be in a dire situation you need escaping from. Rest assured, you have the power within to persevere. You already know you don't need to be rescued by a charming prince or chivalrous knight in shining armor. You've got your own shield and sword, and God's help anyone who thinks they can do a better job. Yeah, that's it. I think that is such a beautiful message for everyone in the collective for September. Let me just draw some abundance cards for you guys as well. Let me see. Abundance cards for everyone in the collective, please. Thank you. Messages for the collective, please. Thank you. Humility, intuition. Oh my god. Like, aren't we? This is what it's saying. Okay, allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. Your intuition is divine. Each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. Do you need any more confirmation? I think not. Do you need any more confirmation about like listening to your intuition this September? Because that is what's going to lead you to your abundance. Okay? Humility. Like, you can't be right all the time. That is the Five of Swords. Like, be humble enough to accept to accept assistance and to accept guidance. And 0606, loyalty, responsibility, truth, love, light, spiritual realm, growth, solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is a fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up, for the best is yet to come. I'm telling you, something big is going to start here in September. A big cycle is going to start in September. You've done a lot of the inner work here. Okay. 888, karma, and balance. Finances, success, wealth, cycles. What goes around comes around. What did I say? A lot of money is coming your way. Ace of Pentacles, baby. 9 of Pentacles, baby. Like, and it's also very independent energy. A lot of money is coming your way. Fortune refers to more than just monetary material success. If you don't appreciate the people in your life now, you won't have them tomorrow. Appreciate also the things that you have now. This message encourages you to take personal responsibility and use it to realize your greatest potential with this particular Emperor card as well. All right, like where was that Emperor card? Yeah, like you have to take responsibility for your own life. And 1441, life goals, mission, sense of self, honesty, important projects. It's that time of intense self-development. Focus your mind on your craft. You already have what it takes to succeed, but practice makes you a master. It also serves to find your true purpose. Leveling up in your career or business is of priority right now. That is the answer for you. That is where you're going. You are leveling up in your career. You are leveling up in your endeavors, your business, if that is what you are seeking. If love is something that you're seeking, I think you're also going to be led there. But I think what is coming across here is like, okay, just focus on the things that you gotta do. Focus on your creativity. Focus on the things that light you up, that brings you joy, and little by little, moment by moment, that's going to lead you to that abundance, to a lot of money, monetary gain, spiritual gain, recognition. All of that is going to come, and it's like moment by moment, just create. You are the creator of your own life, is what I'm hearing here. You are the creator of your life, is what I'm hearing here. Okay, and let's see, let's have an abundance affirmation just to close this out. This is such a beautiful read. I'm so excited for everyone in the collective for September. And just one final. All right. The universe will always serve my best interests. Comment this down below if this reading resonated with you. The universe will always serve my best interests. Because it will. The universe is working in, and I know anyone can be wealthy, including me. Because yeah, you can be. But just write this down in the comment below if you claim this reading. Because the universe is now working in your favor, in order for you to achieve what it is that you want. That is such a beautiful message. And if you're like still doubting, if you're still doubting a lot of that, yeah, you can't be right all the time. Those doubts are not right. That is what's not right here. Those doubts are not true. Okay, so this has been it for your reading. I hope that this reading helped you, and if it resonated with you, please do share, comment, like, and subscribe. I would really appreciate it, as it would help me grow the channel. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.